My son decided to plow the heck out of me on a business trip. So back in the day, me and my husband adopted my current son and our daughter. Now my son is 23 and daughter is 22. Around 3 weeks ago, I had to go on a business trip, and my son wanted to tag along, so I took him along with me. And when we were coming back home, my company had booked a cruise for me and my son beforehand, so we had to take that back. Before I went on the business trip, I was told that the cruise was booked, so Al packed extra items to take with me. We had to board the cruise in the morning, and everything was going smoothly, and we both had fun. Our baggage finally arrived to our room, and I was in shock because almost all of the things I took with me weren't there, and that was the same for my son as well. I had around 2 formal dresses, 4 of the bikinis I packed in the clothes I was wearing now, and my son only had a couple of his outdoor clothes and swimwear. I started to get worried because the cruise had already started, and we only had a few pieces of clothing for 2 weeks. My son, on the other hand, was calm and said that we could manage and told me that this shouldn't ruin the mood. After a couple minutes, I got over it and changed into my bikini to go out and enjoy our time here. We had a fun time. We went and got lunch, spent time in the pool, got a tan, and when it was time to go to dinner, I had to switch into one of my formal wear, which was this really short and loose-fitted dress, which showed quite a bit of cleavage. And since I didn't have any underwear to wear, I was pretty worried wearing that. But nevertheless, I went on ahead. At dinner, me and my son had a couple of drinks, and we were both very tipsy and was wobbling our way back to our room. It was a very blurry memory, but I remember that after we stepped into the room and I pushed my son against the wall, and that was it. I couldn't remember anything else. The next morning, I woke up and felt something poking my thigh. I turned around and it was my son. He then started smirking.